Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Last time, we were trying to help out Azurill as he was currently stuck inside of his own nightmares. And, well, we went in there with the help of Drowsy, and it turns out Cresselia, the person that keeps on showing up in our dreams, really wants us to be, as they say, disappear. Just, easy way of saying, you need to die. So, yeah, things are getting a little bit edgy up in here, but we're gonna go ahead, jump back into the story because we got to the point where we were just about to be removed from the dream. So let's see what everybody's got to say.
Ah, I see. So you encountered Cresselia, and she said Azurill's nightmare is caused by the distortion in the fabric of space?
Yep.
If nothing is done about it, all Pokemon will join Azurill in the unending sleep. Is that what Cresselia said?
Yep.
Ah, if that's all true, this is a terrible trouble to be sure. We've got to do something.
So, Chatot, what do you know about Cresselia?
I know of that Pokemon, but only from rumors. It's said that Cresselia appears only during the night of the quarter moon.
The quarter moon. So does that mean like the crescent moon? Why don't you say crescent instead of quarter? I don't know.
It is also said that that Pokemon can heal others' emotional scars simply by the gentle light of her body.
She didn't seem so kindly.
There's one more thing about Cresselia. This Pokemon is said to possess a mystical power that can banish darkness.
The power to banish darkness? Hey, so let's get this straight. If we don't do something, all the Pokemon in the world are going to fall asleep forever? Hey, that means that we have to do something about to fix this spatial distortion. Hey, Seraphine. Did Cresselia say anything about how the distortion of space can be stopped? What? How to stop the distortion of space? Why are you so jumpy? Did I ask something weird? No, it isn't anything you said. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about something else. So, a way of stopping the distortion of space. Nope. I don't remember a single thing that Cresselia said. Ah, I see. That is unfortunate. Well, anyway, let's look into the distortion of space together. If we don't, we won't be able to stop the nightmare from spreading. Chatot.
Yes, Guildmaster. All right, everyone. We'll disband for the day. And starting tomorrow, you will individually investigate the distortion of space itself.
Yep, we'll do.
All right, dismissed.
Also, for some reason, my head is now generating a headache. That's just grand. It's nighttime again. When we were back at the guild, Drowsy asked us if we knew how to stop the distortion of space. I lied. I didn't even think twice about it. As we know, there is a way to stop the distortion. We have to disappear from the world to do it. How could I say that about us? But, should I have told everyone? Is that the right thing to do? Hey, Frozen. What are we supposed to do now? If we were to disappear, would the world be saved? In that case, maybe it's just the best thing to do. Seraphine? I've had enough. I feel drained from all this worrying. Let's get some sleep, Frozen. Well, I love dreaming about if I should take my own life. It's just such great and very happy dreams right there. Then again, it's not supposed to be a happy dream. Ugh. I can't sleep. Seraphine is already asleep, I guess. But I have to wonder. I understand we're causing the distortion of space. But how that leads to the world's ruin? I still can't believe it. I thought it was just merely something from a dream that first time. But then, with the second dream, when I was told about the distortion of space, and when I started thinking about maybe it was true. Hey, come to think of it, the morning after I had that dream, Seraphine said to me, something. We can't keep daydreaming. Come on. Yes, I know what happened. It was literally 2 episodes ago. Seraphine was unusually upbeat then. But Seraphine had just woken from the same dream about Cresselia that I had. At that moment, Seraphine must have been acting extra cheerful around me, because Seraphine suspected that I had just had the same dream, and tried to cheer me up. Seraphine had the right to be frightened, but Seraphine was much more concerned about me. Then Azuriel's nightmare, what Cresselia said and what she tried to do, I felt crushed by that, but, that's why. I have to keep my spirits strong. My spirits strong. Spirits. Sorry, I just, talk in my dream every now and again. I sleep talk. Not sleepwalk, I sleep talk. But every time the parentheses are around, it's showing, like, thinking, not actually talking. Huh? Seraphine isn't here. Maybe outside? Dang. You don't really get to walk around at nighttime in any of these games, so nice little time to look at the sea in its darkness. The darkness of the sea. Alright, let's go up there and check up on her. So Frozen, you're awake too, huh? I couldn't sleep at all. Hey Frozen, can't we be allowed to stay? Can't we stay in this world? When we fought Dialga at Temporal Tower, you fought even though you knew you would disappear, Frozen. Because even if you were to disappear, you thought that would save the world. That's why you did it, right? If that's the case, maybe we should do that this time too. Seraphine. It's true I fought Dialga knowing that I would disappear if we succeeded. But that had to be done to prevent the planet's paralysis. Back then, I was willing to disappear if it meant saving the world. I feel the same this time, too. But is this situation really the same? But something feels different this time around. Oh, Frozen, what do you think? Should we really disappear from this world? I don't know, man. It's kind of, as the kids say, sus. You don't know? You must be thinking the same thing, that we ought to disappear, Frozen. Well then, something's strange. Or something's weird or something's strange. Something's weird. What? You think something's weird? What is? What's weird? Everything Cresselia said. What exactly was odd about what Cresselia said? But we separately found out that we were causing the space distortion while at Luminous Spring too. And if Azuriel can't wake up from his nightmare because of the distortion, well, I think we have to believe what we were told. Duh, that is true. But something is very different about disappearing this time around. I know something is different, but what is? I need to think carefully. That's it. That's right. This is different from before. Back then with Dialga, my disappearance wasn't really a choice. I gotta explain that to Seraphine. What? It's different this time? What's different? What? At Temporal Tower, you were willing to disappear, but it's not the same this time? What? You did what you did at Temporal Tower because you had to. You changed your future because you knew it would lead to world peace. Your choice wasn't really the choice to disappear. But there's no telling what will happen if we disappear. Not this time. So we don't really know if we would bring peace to the world again. What you're saying is nothing about this is certain? That's true. It's true that things aren't completely certain. But it is a fact that you were a human who came from the future, Frozen. And I did go to the future and then come back to this world. And it does seem that, because of us, space has started to distort. There's no denying that we changed history. That must mean what we were told was true. Seraphine. Oh. It's sunlight. The sun's coming up. Ah, yes. A beautiful scene again. It's beautiful. It's another beautiful dawn. Oh, Frozen. Seeing the sun come up this way just makes me remember. I've seen this sunrise from here before. This isn't my first time. The first time I was with Grovyle. With Grovyle? Yep. Remember when we first came back here from the future? We slept here. That's when I saw the sunrise from here for the first time. I guess she had just never come out to see the sunrise on top of her old house, but whatever, I guess. It's an emotional scene. I gotta stay emotional. I just remembered something about that first time. Something Grovyle asked me. Sorry, I need to bring back the Grovyle voice. When all seems lost, you refuse to give up. When even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? I didn't give up when we were trying to escape from the future. I guess Grovyle thought that was strange. That's why Grovyle asked me why I wouldn't give up. But I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know how I managed to stay brave. But I thought about it, and I began to realize something. Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Frozen stood by me. Frozen? That was... I managed to be brave because you were always with me, Frozen. That was when I had finally realized that. And that's what I told Grovyle. Just before we lost Grovyle in the Hidden Land. Seraphine, this is it for me. I'm taking Dusknoir back to the future. Huh? What? I can never come back here again. Watch Frozen's back. Promise me. But... Take your place, Grovyle? I can't. You must and you will. Because you can, Seraphine. You two are the greatest of combinations. See, this is when you use flashbacks correctly. It's a good moments in the story. Grovyle entrusted me with his last wish. I'm ashamed. Oh, Frozen. If you're not giving up, Frozen, I won't give up either. Seraphine. There must be something that we can do about this. There has to be a way of fixing things without us having to disappear. That's right. That's the Seraphine I know. We have to keep going, Frozen. Let's find a way out of this. That would be probably a good idea. I'd like to be alive. I think you would too. Oh, Frozen. I was just thinking. Why is the character has like two like epic lines? Pardon and oh main character. I don't get it. There's a time before it was time that wait, what? It was time that was being destroyed before, right? Now the very fabric of space is being distorted. The destruction of time and the distortion of space. I can't begin to conceive such things. These troubles of time and space. I feel that they're related. Time and space. A possible connection? Do you remember when time was breaking down? Lapras gave us a lot of insight into Temporal Tower. So about this distortion of space, do you think Lapras might know something about it? Lapras? Well, actually, it wouldn't be unusual if Lapras didn't. It wouldn't be unusual if Lapras did know something about this. I knew you'd agree with me, Frozen. Well, that's that then. Let's go see Lapras. Lapras should be at the beach. Let's hurry to the beach, Frozen. Man, I love going to the beach after contemplating suicide. But, you know, we kind of got over that kick. We don't want to do that. Or I guess we don't want to do that without a certainty that it would actually save the future or save all of the Pokemon world. But I guess we're still willing to do it if it would mean saving the planet. But I highly doubt that would do much. Say Lapras. And Lapras, I haven't gone to the beach in a very long time on my own. But if you go to this area anytime after, like, the main game, Lapras will be here to take you back to the Hidden Land and Temporal Tower if you need to get to either of those locations. Say, Lapras, there's something we want to ask you. We're investigating into the distortions in the fabric of space. The distortions of space itself. Yes, we'd like to learn anything you might know about it, Lapras. Can you help us? Do you know anything? I'm sorry to say, I don't know anything about the space distortions. Oh, I see. However, I do know of a being that embodies space itself. Pardon? A being that embodies space itself? Yes. Time and space are deeply connected. So, just as Dialga governs over time itself, so too there is a being that governs over the fabric of space. That being? Who is it? Its name is Palkia. Is it Palkia or Palkia? I say Palkia. This being is said to possess the ability to distort space itself, and the spatial rift is said to be its domain. The being that governs space. Palkia. Another being like Dialga. If we meet Palkia, we might be able to learn more about the space distortions. So, how do we get to the spatial rift? Can you travel there, Lapras? Just like you can go to the Hidden Land? I hate to disappoint, but I can't travel to the spatial rift. I don't even know where it is. That is all I can tell you. Oh, alright. I'm sorry, Seraphine. I'm sorry that I'm not much help. No, not at all. Learning about the existence of Palkia is a big help for us. Thank you, Lapras. We'll investigate on our own from now on. So basically, Lapras didn't know much about the distortion of space. But he did tell us that Palkia controls space itself, and that this being dwells in spatial rift. Palkia, huh? If we can meet with Palkia, we'd be able to ask about the distortion of space. But we don't know where spatial rift even is. Guess there isn't any point in worrying about that now. Let's continue to look into this tomorrow. There's no giving up now, Frozen. Yeah, you pretty much skipped the day after that, but we're doing story. It's fine. It's just another normal night, and then hell descends. Whoa, tremors? That ain't no tremor. Oh my God, it's God. Well, that's not God. That's God's other daughter/son. I have found you at last. The defilers who are causing the distortion of space. Hey, you rule over space and it took you so long to find us? You know, I call that a bit of a skill issue. Who are you? I am Palkia. I hold sway over space. I have dominion over dimension. Palkia? You're Palkia? You cannot escape now. This is the end for you. Ah. Oh, okay. I guess we turned into a big yellow ball. Don't worry, it just happens when I get scared. I get scared of giant purple dinosaurs. When I see Barney the purple dinosaur. Well, it's not Barney the purple dinosaur. Palkia is sort of purple. He's more like purple and white, but whatever. This is Palkia, the legendary Pokemon that governs space. I'm going to the one place not yet corrupted by capitalism. Space! Where is this? This is my domain. Spatial Rift. What? This is Spatial Rift? You dare distort space without my permission? Oh, I can distort it if I have your permission. Well, you know what they say. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. I don't know what that line actually means, but people have said that before. I will be rid of you now. What? This is the end. What are you doing? There's absolutely nothing behind us. He's pissed. Ah! Ah, they fell! However, there is no escaping me! He likes to fly around in a giant yellow ball. Kind of confusing. It's a weird fetish. Ow. Are you okay, Frozen? It looks like we landed somewhere else. But this is all such a shock. Who knew things were going to turn out this way? I don't understand. Why did Palkia suddenly attack us? He seemed to be bellowing about the distortion of space. Palkia seemed to know we caused the distortion of space. Then he suddenly attacked us. I don't understand why, though. There's no mistaking one thing. Palkia is trying to get rid of us. He might attempt another attack. We should get out of here as soon as we can. Let's go as soon as we're ready, Frozen. Well, we are now stuck in the spatial rift, as you can tell on the map. There seems to be a bit of like a cut in the ocean that we are currently inside of, so this is where the spatial rift, what am I trying to say? This is where the spatial dick. That's just me. I'm the spatial dick. I'm the biggest bird. Anyway, this is where the spatial rift sits, so therefore, the only way out of here is through, so I'm going to go ahead, chuck a bunch of shit back into my bag, and then I need to figure out, or back into my storage, and then see what items I'm going to need to survive this, because the spatial rift is actually a pretty goddamn hard dungeon that could take me at least a couple of tries. I remember this being, like, super tough, so could be a bit of a worry. Excuse me. Anyway, time to load up on everything important for us. I'd say that's all pretty important shit, and make sure to save, because, you know, don't want to go ahead and lose half my money, even though I don't have any money, really. And I don't want to lose all of my held items, especially all of my unique items. Those are horribly important. But either way, I hope you're ready, because we're going into another dungeon. Are you ready, Frozen? Yep. Okay, we're all set to go. Let's go. We now enter in to the spatial rift. This place, like I said, is pretty goddamn tough. Big-ass dungeon with a lot of winding corridors and a lot of relatively strong Pokemon. I don't know if anything's recruitable in here. I'm not really on the lookout to do that, but really strong Pokemon make this place their dimension. There's Sableyes and Chadots. I wonder if they're like figments of all the Pokemon we fought in the past. We didn't really fight Chatot, but then again, we weren't the biggest fans of Chatot. I sent him a gift, but that was mostly to make fun of him. Why can't we use this escape orb? We're not really trying to fight Palkia. We're trying to get out of here. So using an escape orb would probably be the best idea. See, I know that you're probably going to be a bit of a worry. You're going to be a bit of a problem. Set. But yeah, I guess it seems like it's still a bunch of Pokemon from the town square. I'm just going to punch you in the face and then let Seraphine knock you the hell out. There you go. But I don't know if all the enemies in here are also based off of enemy, or like our friends from the town, but that could very well be what's going on, unless it just happens to be that Chadots, Sableyes, and Electivires make this place their home. So I don't know. But like I said, I haven't gotten to this point in the game in a very, very, very long time. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Not really 1 week. It's been a fucking long time since I last played this part of the game. So I don't remember much of anything, but all I know is that the Spatial Rift is a very hard dungeon, in my opinion. Along with, you know, some pretty hard enemies inside of here. See a Drapion. We also found a Glade right there. You're a Glade. You're a gay. You're a gay Glade. I didn't know that. Punch him in the face. There you go. A nice dead fucking Scorpion. I hate Scorpions. Not like I've really encountered many in my life, but they are dangerous little fellows. Yeah, it's... Oh, shit. You have Ominous Wind? Fuck, he got a fucking super boost out of that. Okay, this guy needs to hit the fucking ground before he's allowed to do just about anything. Oh, shit. Well, at least Seraphine dodged. And now he... Ominous Wind is not a good thing for him to be able to do. And also, that is not a good thing for you to be able to do either. Let's see. There we go. Barely survived that encounter. But yeah, it seems like a lot of the things we're encountering in here are from the town. Like Officer Magnezone. We saw Xatu. That Drapion's a part of Team AWD, which is the team of Arbok, Weavile, and what's it called? Drapion. So, it is a team that we've encountered before. But I don't know where this Galade's coming from. I don't know who you are, but you're not all that cool, dude. A warp. Shit, that is really no good. You can't hit me with discharge. That's my trick. Anyway, I'm trying to run away from Magnezone right now. I don't see a fight with him going all that well for me. She'll be fine. She can light things on fire, so she should mostly be okay. I'm just the one who's complete danger right now. At least we're meeting back up again. Alright. Getting the hell out of here. But yeah, like I said, Spatial Rift, pretty tough. But we are getting, I will say, we are getting very close to the end of the first half. Or I guess the second third of this series. But, you know, I'll talk more about that once we get to it. But things are starting to wrap up. I know things seem very, what's it called? 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 What's a wall? What's a wall? What's a wall? I know things seem very bleak for our characters, but, you know, have hope, just like they have. But yeah, the Lord of Time itself, or Lord of Space itself, has come to murder us, which, you know, it's better than having to take your own life. Is being murdered better than performing suicide? I don't actually know. That's for you to decide. Is that morally or is that feel-wise? I don't even know, man. I don't know shit about shit. All I know is eat Sableye. Eat Sableye's ass. Sableye ass. That doesn't sound good, dude. Especially with that giant gem when they're in their mega form. That's a lot of fucking rock candy. And I know my man Sore Ass would love that. Oh shit, it's a dude. It's a dude. Otherwise known as Charizard. I guess you could call him the dude. Yeah, I'm not completely sure. This place is just full of weird Pokemon. They're probably not even... I wonder if they're even cognizant of the fact that they're in here. They're inside of the domain of Palkia. I wonder if they've just been kidnapped by Palkia to create a bit of a force for him to fuck with me, but I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Let's see. I wonder how long this dungeon is. Knowing my luck, it's another 20-floor dungeon, but I do think it has one of those breaks in between. We gotta go up so many floors, and then it's gonna give the intermission. This place should have been a monster house. Look at this. 2 TMs? This is a monster house if I've ever seen one, dude. This is absolutely a fucking monster house. It just didn't spawn as one. They gave me a bunch of cool things in here, but it just wasn't enough. Punch him in the face. Or I guess flamethrower him in the face. Got a Warp Seed. I got Brick Break. And then I got Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb ain't bad, but neither of my Pokemon can learn it. And I always get Brick Break. I don't have fucking hands, dude. You can't catch these hands. Because I don't have hands. It's not how that works. I'm a fucking lion, dude. I'm a fucking lion. I'm always lying. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Ooh. Stop fucking lying. You should kill this guy right now. I was not willing to take any shots from that thing when Seraphine can kill it in one hit. Gotta believe in the power of Seraphine. Oh dang, it's a Chimecho. This should also be a monster house, but whatever, I guess. I just pissed off everybody by doing that. I like to make people unhappy, including myself. Seraphine, I need you to deal with him. There you go. Sludge Bomb? Okay. Shit, it's using Discharge. Can we get away in time? I'm like, can we get away in time? Okay. Seraphine just dodged a couple bullets right there. She's fine. She took a Thunder Punch and a Thunderbolt to the face and didn't take any damage from it because of my somewhat good RNG right there. RNG never seems to bless me, but sometimes they bless my characters. They bless my allies. My Kirby Star allies. I've been having Kirby on the mind for quite some time recently. I think that might be because I played Kirby's Dream Land on the channel really recently. And that was a pretty fun time, so therefore I'm wanting to play more of it, but we have certain things that we are allocated towards right now. We need to focus on that shit. Please stop headbutting me. It's cringe. I'm level 47 now. Will I be level 50 by the end? I don't know. It could happen. It could well... Oh, I was like, I don't want a random seed, but this ain't no random seed. This is the best seed in the game, dude. Oh, let's see. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. She's got a flamethrower aimed right at your ass. Right at your ass. We just need to be worried about, like, her PP. She's doing okay. She's doing fine. Just make sure she decides... Okay, well... So like, make sure she decides not to shoot somebody in the distance, but she can't fight her programming right there. She really just wants to kill everybody in the room. Doesn't matter who you are, friend or foe, she'll kill you in a moment's notice. I guess Dig and Extrasensory will be fine. If we encounter more Magna Zones, I won't be able to kill them all that easily, but I believe in it. They just hopefully don't have Levitate. If they have Levitate, can't really do much of anything using Dig. You need to die. Get over here, jackass. Oh, Extrasensory won't do that much damage. Honchkrow is a cool Pokemon, though. One of my favorites. He has a really cool sprite in this game. Yeah, I'm fucking booking it. And we made it to the halfway point. That's good. That's good. Wondering if I should end the episode here. Due to the fact that I do have to stream soon. I think I might have to. I just have other things to get done. Either way, I'm going to end this episode here. Very short episode compared to my other ones. But next time on Explorers Sky, we're going to try and escape the Spatial Rift.
And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!